Has anybody here ever expressed an opinion that was a little bit, you know, out of the ordinary, or it just went against the status quo a little bit, whatever it is? And then somebody, their argument against you is you're uneducated. Don't you hate that? Like, what does that mean? Like, I have to be educated or have a degree, and then I would know that I was right because then I would know why you're right. But then, I mean, why don't they go into a detailed explanation of why you're right or wrong? Why the ad hominem attack? Why the character attack? Now, it might be right. I mean, I might be uneducated about something, could be wrong about it. But I mean, maybe I'm really just, I have a different opinion that's actually right than the whatever the educated opinion is. And what exactly is an education? Different universities teach different things. There are different programs. If you go to one university, all kinds of professors have different opinions. And do you even have to go to university and ask a professor about those things? Because you can just look for things on Google, or go to a library, read a book, or buy a book at Barnes and Noble. So it's like, why do people say, if somebody's saying it as a joke, okay, screw you, that's funny, but hey, whatever. But I really hate that. It's like this snazzy thing that kids with college degrees say. If you disagree with them, but in reality they can't argue with you because they don't know how to think around the box or think about why they think that they're right and you're wrong. They don't know how to really reason through it. So they just say, "Oh, I have a degree and you don't. You're uneducated." It's like an appeal to authority fallacy or an ad hominem. Maybe a combination of both, kind of. What do you think about it? I really hate that crap. And it's just like, I don't know. I just get bothered by that. But one thing I do know about myself is I don't really like criticism. Now, a little bit of criticism, I know that I deserve criticism, and I think I'm very overly critical of myself. I mean, I'm always criticizing myself. I don't know why I hate it. But I've always thought, is that, if that's a disorder, is that narcissism to not like criticism, not like other people's criticism? Because, hey, your criticism, I don't need it because I don't need any criticism. Or is it because, like, you just hate other people's criticism because it makes you feel bad? And then you got to deal with it to figure out if it's right or wrong or not. I mean, there are different reasons to not like criticism, right? Is it an avoidant issue, or is it could it be Asperger's because it spins you up? I don't know if that's a qualification for a problem with that. Or is it like narcissistic problem? Or is it just like you're so critical of yourself that you got your shoulders hunched waiting for criticism and you hate it? Or when you get it, it just feels like it's like a character attack or an ad hominem, and it stops you from enhancing the conversation or doing something you want to do or being progressive. People kind of stop you and they go, I got some criticism for you. It's like, thanks, man. Like, yeah, I already know that I'm not perfect. I'm trying to do something with my life. I'm trying to do something. Well, you shouldn't do that, or you should do this better. But some criticism is very good, positive, constructive criticism. If it's promoting what you're doing, or if it's going to improve things to make it better. But I think some people just like throw it at you just to screw with you or to be a jerk. And maybe that's why I feel like I don't like criticism, because I had so much of it when I was younger from different sources, from family members, or from the school that I went to was not the best school. It was a public school in a bad neighborhood, and I remember getting screwed with every day. And you just feel like every time you get criticism, it's more of an attack than it is like a character build-up thing. And so that's what I'm used to. That's my conditioning, I guess you could say. And I wonder if that's attached to a mental or personality disorder. Is that common? Does everybody hate criticism? How do you feel about it? I don't know. Put some input. Put some links, some videos on there. See what you think. It's up to you. I need better lighting for my videos. It just looks really dark and damp in here. I feel like I'm in like a serial killer's basement or something. My room looks a lot nicer. Trust me. Anyways.